Hey, how's it going to you? It's another beautiful New England day. And today, it is April 5th. That's right, April 5th. And it is a nice 30 degrees outside. And you can see it's 67 in here. I'm gonna get to that in a second. It's 30 degrees outside, and it is April 5th. And that's just not right. I don't feel like that is an okay thing. I don't think you should just accept that to be a fact and to be just an okay thing. I think by April you should be in shorts and maybe a long sleeve, right? You don't necessarily need shorts and a t-shirt, but shorts and a long sleeve by April I think is okay. I think you should be able to say, you know what, come April 1st, putting away the pants, getting out the shorts. I'll keep out the sweatshirts and long sleeves though. And then, you know, by the end of May, you should be in shorts and t-shirt. But it is freezing outside and it's windy too. And you can see, you saw on the thermometer, it's only 67 in here, which makes it feel very cold inside. So I'm gonna start the wood stove now. And you can see we don't have very much, we don't have that much firewood left to burn, because this winter seems to be dragging on forever and ever. Don't know why, just seems to be going that way. Side note though, the winter dragging on forever and ever means there might be another ski day coming up. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a couple more ski days in. The only problem is right now it would be considered spring skiing, right? But the problem is it's cold out, but because we haven't had a lot of snow for a while, the snow is bad. So bad snow and cold weather, but if it warms up a little bit, or they're talking maybe they're gonna get a little bit more snow at Bretton Woods coming up here, you know, might have a fresh covering. So anyway, some more skiing might be on its way. Some spring skiing will hit the slopes one more time. But that's besides the point. I had to start the wood stove again. It's sort of a daily thing. You just got to start it. As much as you don't want to, as much as you just want to lay around in shorts and a t-shirt and complain about how hot it is, you can't, because you're laying around in shorts and a t-shirt complaining about how cold it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this. That's a good girl. Take your pee. See, you can see now I'm taking the dogs for a walk, and it's very, very cold out. One might mistake today for a January day, when indeed it is April. If you look at the ground in the snow, you can see that it was starting to get warm and it was starting to melt away, and then it got so cold that it all turned to ice. So basically, the ground is just ice at this point. But hey, the dogs love coming out here for a walk. Ah! I got attacked by a branch. You could have lost an eye. So this is why I always say it. Say it with me. Never leave the house without your sunglasses. That's right. Well, let's continue our adventure through this freezing cold and extremely windy forest. Look at this layer of ice. It's like glass. And from what I can tell, there's no water underneath it. So this is my favorite ice to break. Yeah, look. Barely any water. Look, you can see right underneath that. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Catch. It was so light that the wind blew it, so it didn't hit the dog. Man, that was fascinating. It is just miserable out here, let me tell you. You know, before I started recording that clip, I was watching Hot Ones, because, you know, obviously I can't be bothered to look up and look at the nature around me. So I was watching Hot Ones on my phone with Philip DeFranco. It looked good. Made me want to try some hot wings. I've always been a little bit of a spicy food kind of person, but now I'm thinking I might actually try it sometime. Hey look, more ice. This stuff isn't as clear though. Let's smash it anyway. Oh, look how thin it is too. Oh my goodness, look at that piece. Oh, can I pick it up with one hand without it breaking? I don't think I can. It is too much for me to handle. Ah! Just smash it all anyway. Oh, there's mud underneath it. Crunch, 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 through the ice we go. Crunch, 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 through the ice and snow. Crunch, 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 now it's getting kind of muddy, and I don't want to get my feet wet. See, these shoes that I'm wearing, somewhere on this channel you'll find an unboxing of them. Custom-made Vans, winterized shoes. They used to be watertight. However, they are no longer watertight. They still do all right in the snow, but like a puddle, you used to be able to jump right into a puddle with them and be fine. But now, not anymore. You get into a puddle with them and then they'll start leaking. So that's why I've sort of retired them, because if they're not waterproof, they're really no better than the regular Vans that I have. So I've sort of retired them. They're just sort of a yard shoe now. As a matter of fact, I'm not wearing socks with them at this moment. That's how you know I've retired a pair of shoes, if I'm not wearing socks with them. Unless of course they're slip-ons to begin with. Then I don't wear socks with them anyway. Just on principle. Huh. I don't know how many videos I have. If you go back to when I very first started making vlogs, if you will, you will see we had a golf cart that we would drive all through the woods here, like constantly, all the time. That's what this section of forest is mostly known for, is driving our golf cart through it. So if you want to search back to the very beginning of my channel, you'll probably find some neat videos of us carting around, I think is what I call them, like carting around. There's also one called tubing on dirt. You can go look those up if you want. I think my videos have gotten better since then. Some people think they're exactly the same. Personally, I never thought they were bad to begin with, so what's the difference? Well, gang, hang on. There we go. You gotta set the tripod up just right. I am about to head to work, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt and a jacket, because that's just how cold it is out. And you might be wondering what's up with the hair. That is because I left my hat in my truck last night because we had Boy Scouts. So I switched from this hat to my scout hat. So that's why it was out here, and that's why I started the video without the hat. And now I gotta comb my hair up under the hat so I don't look like a total goon. And there we go. We're looking like normal. We're actually gonna pull out the sunglasses because it's a little bit sunny out. Boom, right there in the pocket. Guys, I don't always roll with pit vipers. Not always. Sometimes it's more convenient to have these because they fit into the small jacket pocket, and I'm not, you know, worried about keeping them in like what pocket I'm gonna put them in when I'm not outside wearing the sunglasses. Anyway, I'm gonna head to work now. Originally I had some point I was gonna make. I don't know, something about it being cold out. That's when I started this, but it sort of went on a tangent from there. So I'm just gonna head to work on this very cold day. I don't know why it's so cold. It just is. Even in the sun, it's cold. Off to work I go. Well, I made it out of work no more than, I don't know, almost 15 minutes past when I was supposed to. A couple kids didn't get picked up when they were supposed to. Their mom was running a little bit late. She called, so it's all right. She called and said, I'm running a little bit late. And we said, okay, that's fine. There's nothing we can do about it. She's a good parent, so it's not like she was stopping off at the bar or something. It was real, it was legit. She could not make it. Yeah, anyway, I'm on my way home. And I'll see what happens when we get home. I'm doing this new thing where I try not to eat during the day and I just eat dinner. Like I might snack on a few things, but I'm really just trying not to have meals except for dinner, so I'm really hungry. I have noticed it's affecting my energy level when I don't eat 3 meals. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm not eating, I'm eating. I'm not an anorexic tick. That's an Office meme. But yeah, it's definitely affecting my energy levels, not eating as much, so I don't know what that tells you, but so I'm gonna go home and eat dinner, and yeah, today was kind of a bad day at work, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This clip's just droning on, but hey, that's what all my vlogs are. But it was kind of a bad day. Not many kids wanted to listen. Most of them were just like not having it, weren't into it. It's tough sometimes. I should have gone around this car. I should have. It's a green fucking light, and they're turning left. I should have just gone around them. But that poses a danger for somebody else coming from the opposite direction who's also turning left. My right, their left, because I would swing around from behind the car. It's a whole thing, so you gotta really weigh your options. I'm just gonna end this clip here. I don't know if the vlog's gonna continue. I'm hungry though. My mind is wandering. We'll see you when we see you.